But I want to say one thing to the American people. I want you to listen to me. I'm going to say this again. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
It's over, Billings. I know who you are.
I'm glad that makes you feel superior, but you haven't caught me yet.
In your dreams.
Oh, no. In reality, if I was to kick the shit out of you, do I get the money?
Wait, Wunsch is dead?
Yeah, the commissioner's office just notified us. No way that's true. As Wunsch says when she sees deodorant, I'm not buying it.
Who didn't throw in?
Mr. Pink.
Mr. Pink. Why not?
You don't tip.
You don't tip? What do you mean you don't tip?
You don't believe me.
Shut up.
What is it with you anyway? Somebody drop you on your fucking head?
On my head?
Well, yeah, what are they gonna drop you on somebody else's head?
How can they drop me onto my own head?
No, not onto your... what? God damn it, are you fucking with me?
Merry fucking Christmas. You're listening to Comic Can Coozie, your weekly podcast for all your geeky garbage, kitschy comedy, and nerdy news. I'm Cole.
I'm Tayler. We're waiting for Santa Claus, and that bitch better show up, Cole, because that fucker owes me after the year I've had.
I think we've been drinking too much.
I've been a good boy.
We've been naughty.
Oh, what? According to your mom.
Skip us over.
According to your mom. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for you, Cole, because like we were discussing a little bit before the podcast, the way your days of work fall off. You didn't get any,
every Sunday and Monday.
Yeah,
off,
you didn't get any extra days off this week.
Christmas falls on a Sunday and a Monday.
So you just get a regular old week plus Christmas plus extra family time, man. So it's fucked.
It's fine.
Yeah, it is fine. But I don't know. So I went over to my parents' house for a little
Wait,
Christmas Eve.
You had to work on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's not so bad. It's in my area, it's fine. It's pretty boring actually. So I just hung out, watched well, not watched, but more listened to some football, and yeah, I've been watching that Miami Dolphins thing on HBO. So it's been pretty fucking cool.
What Miami Dolphins thing?
It's called Hard Knocks, and they follow this year. They're following the Miami Dolphins midway through the season.
They do it every year?
I think they do. And apparently the Miami Dolphins were really pissed off that they were going to be doing this because it kind of interferes with what they're doing because they got to sit down for interviews. They've got to, have a fucking camera crew in their face the whole time. They have to get mic'd up. So it's kind of a hassle with the operations apparently. But
what is Hard Knocks?
It's just a documentary series that follows the Dolphins. So they're following them week to week. So I'm actually really excited because it's been my workout show as I've been hitting the gym. And so this week it was a really close game with the Dallas Cowboys. So it'd be cool. It's going to be cool to watch, what they have to say about this week. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So they're still going.
Yeah. So it goes with the season. It goes along with what they're doing in the season. So it's pretty cool.
All right.
It's a fun show. I mean, if you like sports docs, you'll love this. It's fucking awesome.
Cool.
There's also a guy. I thought it was fucking bullshit at first. I said, there's no way. His name is Van Ginkel. That's the name of this player.
Van Ginkel?
Van Ginkel. And I'm like...
It sounds like you're making this up for Christmas.
No. I thought it had to do... I'm like, there's no way this guy's a real player for the team. But no, he is. And I was thinking of Ray Finkel, the kicker, the transgender kicker from the Dolphins. But no, it was completely different, completely coincidental. This guy's name is Van Ginkel, not Ray Winkle. Wait, what's his name? Finkel.
Yeah.
From Ace Ventura. Anyway, we were writing shit.
I was thinking of Rip Van Winkle.
Oh, Rip Van Winkle.
I was thinking an old man with a white beard.
No.
I thought you were making this shit up for Christmas.
No. This is a real guy. He's a defense player. Anyway, we got some shit written down, Cole. We have to cover this shit.
Okay. So It's Christmas.
Yeah.
And I got some shit I want to talk about, but the first thing I read that you wrote down was Taylor's mom, gambler.
Oh, damn it. So my mom is not a gambler. Not really.
Because
so,
she's a fucking Mormon.
They all are. But you could tell my dad was really into this. So I wanted to play left, right, center for real money.
Okay, that's
not
a
just,
dice game.
Yeah.
Explain it to someone who might not know.
So it's a super fun, simple dice game. Everybody, you can play it a number of ways, but the way that we played it was with dollar bills. Every player starts with $3 bills. Mm-hmm. Okay, the first player rolls 3 dice. You have the opportunity or the option when rolling the 3 dice to get left, right, or center or safe. Mm-hmm. Okay, and depending on what you roll, depends on where the dollar bills go. So if you roll an L, it goes to your left. If you roll an R, it goes to your right. If
there's no fucking on a dice cube. There's no L or R.
There's special dice.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There's special dice, and then the dot is safe. You get to keep your money, and then if you roll a C, then that one goes to the center. And depending on how many dollars you have, will depend on how many dice you roll.
Okay.
Okay. So we were playing, and my mom was pretty apprehensive at first, and she was getting kind of pissed off because she was losing, I could tell. And if she had won, I think she would have had a completely different tune. You know, she would have been like, "Oh, this is so much fun. We should do it again." But she lost. And
so she's like, "This game is a sin," or
okay. Well, this is what's so funny. So she starts off by saying, "We shouldn't be playing for money. This is not good. We should not be playing for money. We should be playing for candy or something." And my dad says, "No, we're playing with dollars. This is fun. We're doing this." You could tell he was into it, right? And then the second round, my grandma joins in, and we go around the table again, and about halfway through the second round, my mom starts, and I won. First time ever, I won left, right, center. I'm like, fuck yes, fucking won. Well, it's like $12, but still, I won. It was great. And so,
was there 12 people playing, or
no? With the $3. So with the $3, will end up in the center of the table at some point, and then you take that pot. So winner take all. So once all the money is in the center, then that's when you get the whole pot. And so my mom,
I guess I don't understand, but
I'll show you. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
I'll just let you keep on going with it.
Yeah. So my mom started saying we shouldn't be playing for money. We should be playing for candy. And then she got to the point where she says, "You know what would be even fun if we didn't do money, but we did a gift card instead." And I'm like, "Mom,
that's ridiculous.
That's the same. This is literally a gift card for anywhere. This gift card can be used at any location in the continental United States. Why the hell would we?
A gift card, you can only go to one fucking place. That's ridiculous."
So I said, "Ma, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're just mad because you lost. That's all. That's all." So no, it was cool. I won, and then the fucking our friend Todd, our family friend Todd. He's won.
Got Down syndrome.
Yes,
right?
He won too, which was
nice.
fucking awesome.
That makes you all stupider than Todd.
Well, there's no strategy in the game at all, but it was really
you're
cool.
all retarded.
But hey, you know what was awesome? Is Todd put forward $3. Okay. And then he lost the first round because I won. I took his money. Did I feel bad about it? Absolutely not. And then second round, Todd had to what do they call it? He had to get a marker. He had to ask the house for money.
Okay.
And then he ends up winning. Right. And then I got the money back. So I'm like, fuck yeah. So shout out to Todd. He won. Good job, Todd. So that was a lot of fun. So I had fun with it. I think everybody else did. I think Jeffrey did too because he was playing with my parents' money. So I don't know. It was cool.
It's easy to have fun when you're gambling and it's not your own money.
Exactly. Playing with house money, man.
So you asked me to write down this.
Yeah.
Super Mario Odyssey 2-player mode.
Oh my God. So I gotta have a little bitch session here.
Okay.
I come home the other night. I think I told you about this already, but I come home the other night, walk into the bedroom, and Ashley's playing fucking video games. And I'm like, I said, "What are you playing?"
I think I know this story.
God damn it. I'm like, "What the fuck are you playing?" And she says, Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay, first of all, tell me what this is. Is this a racing game? Or?
No. Super Mario Odyssey was the, like Super Mario 64. Like when they first did that behind Mario platformer type of thing.
Is Super.
So you have Super Mario, which is a side scroller.
The Super Nintendo, that was the one that first introduced Yoshi.
Yes.
And then the one where it was behind, that was the N64.
Yes.
Okay, I
yes.
get it.
So
I get it.
so that's what this is.
Sorry.
Oh, it's cool. But that's what this is essentially. It's that one of those type of games. It's an action adventure platformer type of game. It's super fun. It's super replayable. You can go back through and earn costumes and little stickers and shit. It's so much fun. And I come home and she's playing it. I'm like, what are you doing? She says, I'm playing Super Mario. I said, I know you're playing Super Mario. You're really far into this game. Are you playing under your own profile? Are you playing under a new game? She said, no, I'm helping you. I said, bitch, you're helping me? I don't need help. Play your own fucking game.
Yeah.
I wasn't that mad, but still, because it is replayable, you can go back through and play all through this shit. But
it's like if you started watching a series.
That's
like
exactly
if you started
what it's
watching
like.
The Sopranos or something. Like, because I know you like The Sopranos, right? And you start watching and you get halfway through season 1, right?
Yeah.
And then your girlfriend. You come home and your girlfriend you come home and you see her watching The Sopranos and she's on season 3 and you're like, oh yeah, have you started watching this? She's like, no, I started watching your stream. I'm just helping you.
Yeah, I don't need help.
Fucking idiot.
It's fun. So it wasn't like I had expressed frustration at this game that I couldn't beat it and I needed help. But no, it was pretty funny. So last night we were playing together and we were doing kind of the pass back and forth remote type of thing.
Wait. Oh,
like if I die, then
All
you
right.
play, and if you die, then I play, kind of thing.
All right, I get that.
I said, well, let's try the 2-player mode. She said, this game has it? I said, yeah, of course. I didn't know anything about the 2-player mode. Okay. So in this game, Mario's got this hat. Okay.
All right.
And he uses it as basically his weapon. Okay. It's almost like this boomerang type of thing where he whips the hat and he can either it's kind of wacky because he'll possess Goombas or a dinosaur or different bad guys within the game. And then that unlocks new abilities. Right? So he uses this hat as his weapon. And sometimes it's like the fireball where you can knock stuff down or whatever. Anyway, so you go into 2-player mode. What do you think 2-player mode would be like in a regular game? Like another character would pop up, right? Mm-hmm. Like, okay, like how we're playing It Takes Two. I'm my guy, you're your guy.
Okay.
No, this is little brother mode, as I called it last night. This is
you get to decide
no.
other person plays?
No. I'm playing as Mario, player 1. Player 2 is playing as the fucking hat.
What?
As the weapon, right? So you think It Takes Two is hard with trying to coordinate the fucking characters together? No. Imagine coordinating your weapon. And you're like, okay, now you got to throw the weapon. But then I started laughing because I still had control of the weapon.
Wait, even though you're not,
you're
the Mario character.
Yeah, so even though I'm Mario, I can still control my own weapon. So that's why I called it little brother mode, because you could just hand the controller to your little brother and say, yeah, you can play with me. And all he can do is control the hat, but I can also control the hat, so it doesn't fucking matter. He just gets to hold the controller.
This game sounds stupid.
No. The game itself, 1-player mode, fucking awesome. Super fucking fun.
2-player mode sounds fucking stupid.
Yes,
as shit.
2-player mode, cannot recommend. Very dumb, very stupid. But so Ashley, she beat an entire level. I didn't get to play any of it. I didn't get to do any unlocks. I was furious.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't that furious. It was fine.
I might want to play that game that you were talking about, the Mario game.
Oh, yeah, you would love it. It's super
But
fun, dude.
I do not want to play it with a pal.
No. This is 1-player action only. For sure.
You and I played a game tonight that we have been playing for a while. Called It Takes Two.
Yeah, great game. Super fun.
And for some reason, our game got completely erased.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's
And
weird.
We started over from scratch,
Yeah.
and in like fucking 1 hour, we fucking took care of what took us like fucking 3.5.
I think
hours.
so, because
like we crushed it.
Well, once you know the puzzle scheme and stuff and how to do
Well,
things.
we got to a new level and we fucking crushed that shit too.
That's true. That's true. That's been a lot of fun. I really like that game.
Yeah.
I like that one quite a bit, actually.
I was pleasantly surprised at how far we had gotten.
Yeah.
Like not in terms of the game, but in terms of cooperation and shit.
And we're both fucked up, so yeah. It's been an adventure.
Super drunk.
It's been an adventure.
That was one of those things too. That was I was at Christmas night and Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, "Are you coming here tomorrow?" I was like, "Probably." She's like, "When?" I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "What do you mean you don't know?" I was like, "Me and Tayler are gonna get drunk tonight." And she held that against me like I was like a bad person. It's like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
we're gonna have fun.
We're having fun.
That's I set
we're
aside.
drinking and playing video game. It's not like we're like drinking and driving. Like, hey,
could.
you want to do that later?
Well, we could do it on like Grand Theft Auto.
No, we should do that later.
In real life?
Midnight Mass is getting out soon, right?
Yeah, it is. I think it's over. I think Midnight Mass. How long? Yeah, I don't know.
It goes until at least 1:30.
God,
they stretch that shit out. They make
okay.
It's only 1:20. We could get in the car right now and just start fucking hurting innocent people.
There is something I do have a question about because I've never been to. I think I've been to Mass before.
You grew up Mormon.
Yeah,
I grew up Catholic.
So it's
We
much.
both
It's a
kind of
much different
just
process.
Stopped our shit.
Right. But it's a much different process. So I have not been to. I've been to a Catholic Mass, but it's been a long fucking time. So my question is, I had shown you a meme or something. It was like something about praying to become rich, and then you go to church, and you're praying to become rich, and then somebody passes you an entire plate of money.
Okay.
Okay, so my question was, how much money do you think is on those plates at any given time? Like towards the end, would you say?
I have not been. I'm 41 years old.
Yeah.
I have not been to church, like a regular church service, since I was like 13 or 14 years old.
Oh, okay.
I had tried to stop going before then.
Sure.
Like 13 or...
So you're probably not paying attention to what's on the plate.
The people who gave cash were not, like... They didn't have a lot of money.
Oh.
The people who do have a lot of money
write checks.
Would write a check before they went to service, and
does that
drop
go
a
on the
check
plate
in there? What's that?
Does that go on the plate? The check?
Well, yeah. I mean,
okay.
They
I wasn't
write
sure.
it out to the church, and they would drop a check in there, and before they would go into the service,
and then they cancel the check the next Monday.
I guess I don't.
That's what I would do.
They write out, pay to the order of
God,
this church.
Yeah,
whatever, like Saint Church that I'm going to.
Yeah,
and then it would say for like $10.
Yeah,
and then they would write the date, and then in the memo it would say 4 cover-ups.
I was just gonna say,
fuck, dude, man, I got you because you did not think I was gonna say that shit.
I think what I would do is write the check out to God, just to God, or Jesus Christ, and see what happens.
I would bet somebody has gotten
but an exuberant amount of money, like $10,000, right? Just write that shit out. It's gonna bounce, but whatever. I'd write that shit out to God and then see it. I would love to know, and you have your phone number on there, and see if the Catholics would be like, we really appreciate your donation.
I'll bet somebody has legally changed their name to God. Or
a church? But all I'm saying is...
No. I'm just saying, I'll bet someone has...
No. See, here's the thing. So I write it out to God.
I'll bet somebody has legally
Probably.
changed their name to Santa Claus just for in case that shit happens.
Okay. So get this. Hear me out. So this is how I prove God's not real right now. Exactly how. We write the check out to God.
Mm-hmm.
An exuberant amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
With the one across the street. They're super excited about the donation because it's a big amount. 10, 15, 20,000. And they're like, we really appreciate your donation, but we can't cash this check because it's not written out to us. And then you kind of tell them, God works in mysterious ways. You should be able to cash this check. Should we do it?
I guess I don't understand the whole fucking...
I don't know. I'm just fucking rambling. Moving on. Next topic, Cole. What do we got?
Okay. You always... You have brought this up, like, right before I moved in like, fucking June.
Okay.
Maybe... What's before June?
May.
You're like, hey, you're going to move in. Like, hey, when Christmas comes around, do you want to go to midnight mass with me?
Oh, well, I asked you again tonight. You told me no. And I was sober,
no.
and I would have fucking gone.
Like,
if you would have said, yeah, let's go to midnight mass, I would have put on my leopard print thong. And what else are they into?
I don't know.
Do I look like
hats?
Do I look like a little boy?
Yeah, you do.
Perfect. I'll fit right in. And
by that, I mean you've never fully developed into a grown-up.
That's true. Perfect. So, yeah. Well, I asked you tonight. You didn't want to go. Now, we both burn in hell. I mean, that's just the way she goes.
All right. So, the church across the street didn't do a Catholic mass.
Not a midnight mass.
A midnight mass.
But they do a late mass.
They did, like, a shitload of masses today.
Yeah, they did. My phone was blowing up, Cole. It kept ringing saying there's people outside. So yeah, it was blowing up my phone.
But so you want to hear my favorite midnight mass story?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I was like 16, maybe 17,
okay,
my mom made me and Shay go to midnight mass, but she wasn't with us.
How'd you know you went?
Well, that was the thing, was she said, you have to get a program after the mass.
Okay.
So we were too fucking stupid to realize you could get a program before the mass, right?
Yeah.
To say, oh, this is what they talked about, you know?
Sure.
We could have walked in and grabbed the program, but we were dumb little kids. And we didn't realize that. Like, so we walked in about fucking 10 minutes late, sat down at the back, and we're sitting there, and about 5 minutes later, these two drunken idiots, like...
Started molesting you?
No. They sat down behind us, right?
Oh, shit. Okay, which church is this? Are you allowed to say?
St. Mary's on 9th.
Oh, okay. I was, for some reason, I had Cathedral in my head. Okay.
No,
on Broadway.
That place sucks. As far as if you want to go to a Catholic church,
St. Mary's is the one.
St. Mary's is good, but fucking Cathedral sucks, man. It's all fucking white and it echoes, and you can't fucking understand anything that they're saying. And
I've never been. No, I take that back. I have been. So the confirmation.
The one across the street,
Corpus Christi. I've been there too.
And that one fucking echoes, and Like they redesigned it. It was a backward, like in football when like you make a play and you gain no yards, they call it a lateral move.
Yeah.
Well, when they redesigned this shit, it was a backwards move. Like they lost yardage.
Sure.
So stupid. Like I don't know. And like it makes all the people feel closer to the priest or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But
anyway, so we're back to the two drunken idiots.
These two drunken idiots at St. Mary's. So me and Shay showed up late. So we didn't grab a program because we didn't know you could just grab one and walk out, right? So we show up about 10 minutes late, and about 5 minutes later, this couple come in, and they are hammered. So we're sitting there, and they're just kind of talking to each other or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, the guy in the relationship, he just kind of like, I feel him put his hand on my shoulder.
The fuck? Okay.
And he put both hands on mine and Shay's shoulder so he could get both of our attention. So we turn around and look at him, and he goes, "Hey, do I have something on my nose?" And we turn around and look, and he's got a green gummy bear stuffed up his nose.
Fuck.
And we both just start dying out laughing. Like, we are just laughing ridiculously. Like, this drunken moron is just teasing us kids, you know, like, do I get something in my nose, right? So
I thought it was going to be Coke, but I'm glad it was a gummy bear.
So we're sitting through the rest of this fucking mass, and these two are just fucking making out and fucking, you know, like in the back of the church and, you know, whatever.
In the
so
house
it's time.
of God.
It's time for fucking communion, right? So we go up for fucking communion, and we're in the row ahead of them. They're in the row behind us. So we go up. I get my fucking tasteless wafer, and Shay gets his tasteless wafer. I mean, we take our sip of our wine, and these two fuckers guzzle. Well, no, the lady takes a sip of her wine. This dude takes it from the dude and guzzles
went for it.
The rest of the fucking glass. Like, you know, it was just like, it was so ridiculously
Welcome to North
stupid.
Dakota.
It was so ridiculously stupid, but it was so funny to us. So the next morning we get back, and Mom's like, "Did you guys go to mass?" And we show her the program or whatever. She's like, "Well, what was it about?" I was like, what was the sermon about?
Sure.
I didn't have no answer, and Shay's like, "I don't know, Jesus or something."
You know what? You should have said it was about it's about the drunkard and the whore. And
Shay's basically, it was about Jesus or something.
About Jesus or something.
She's just like, you guys are dumb. You know, like.
So okay, so my question is, there is, from what I'm to understand about Catholicism, is that there are certain, what do they call them, masses, or certain, like there are certain days that you have to go to church so you don't burn in hell. And it's like Christmas, Easter, and like other ones, right? I forget what they call them. Like they're especially holy days or something like that. So my question is,
I would figure Christmas and Easter.
There's like two other ones. I forget what not Thanksgiving.
Like Ash Wednesday and Good Friday?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh, probably the beginning of Lent. Yeah, Ash Wednesday for sure would be one. What was the other one?
Good Friday?
No, that would be like around Easter. So my question is, like, at what point are you absolved? Like, I've gone to church. Is it when you take the wafer? Would that be technically, I've gone to church, I've done my duty?
It's confession.
Oh. What if you have nothing to confess? What if you're like unstained, Cole.
Everyone's got something to confess.
Oh, yeah, I do. You know, I gotta confess, Cole.
What?
I must confess that it's killing me. I don't know. I was trying to do a Britney Spears song. So anyway, Cole, what I have for us tonight, a little Black Mass. Bob Wallace, number 49, spiced apple wine.
Okay.
Our number 49 wine is a semi-sweet wine with a bold, crisp flavor of a specific blend of freshly picked apples. It comes from Hankinson, North Dakota. I didn't even know Hankinson was a place.
I didn't either.
So we're going to taste this, Cole. And you said it was a lot of wine. I didn't think it was that much. 6 ounces.
Well,
I gave you 3. And it doesn't tell me what 10%. Oh, fuck, 10%. That's way more than beer.
It smells good.
It does smell good. Kind of reminds me of bubble gum. I don't know why. Ooh. Oh, wow. You know what it reminds me of? Apple butter. You ever have apple butter? I fucking love apple butter. My mom used to make it.
It reminds me of apple pie, sort of whiskey.
I mean, it is definitely
not whiskey, but like
it certainly is a sweet beverage.
Give me that bottle.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. I would give that to somebody for Christmas.
Spiced apple wine. It reminds me of apple pie.
Like liquor, like when you make it with Everclear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It is good.
Did you finish yours already?
No.
Oh.
I only took a little bit.
That's good.
I really like it.
Honestly, I might hang on that bottle. I'll be honest, Mr. Bob Wallace, I was expecting you to shit all over your wine, but it's actually
Bob Wallace Orchids, USA.
Orchards.
Shut up. I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
Very good. I would give this to somebody that, and again, I'm not a big wine drinker, but if this is what somebody handed me, fuck yeah. You know what this would be though? After like 5 glasses, I would have such a fucking hangover the next day.
Well, that's the problem. That's why I didn't want to drink it tonight.
Too bad.
Because I've already had so many beers that now
it doesn't
I'm
even
drinking
matter.
This delicious shit.
Well, like I said, you only got 3 ounces, Cole, so it wasn't like I was so about of a glass of wine.
It's fucking delicious.
It's good. It's really good. So Bob Wallace, you know what you're doing out there in Hankinson, North Dakota, wherever the fuck that is.
Where is Hankinson, North Dakota?
All right, I'll look it up. Give me 30 seconds. Jamie, could you look up Hankinson, North Dakota? Hankinson, Indy. All right, let's look. It's got a water tower. That's pretty fucking cool, right? All right, Hankinson. It's next to Grass Lake. Everybody knows where that is. Zooming way out. Woo-wee. We are talking, like way southeast corner of the state. Like near Wapaton. Well, not near Wapaton, but like really fucking close to the border. Way the fuck out there. Well, Mr. Bob Wallace, if you would want to sponsor a future episode of Comic Can Coozie, you get in touch with us, and we'll drink your wine on the podcast. We'll get messed up, and we'll talk about how good it is. You know what I want to try? I want to try number 50. You know what else I want to try?
Because this was the number 49 wine.
I also want to try number 69. I bet you that one tastes like shit.
I'll bet it would taste like pussy, and it'd be delicious.
Oh, yes, it would. So, Cole, we got another topic written down on this piece of paper. You tell me about it.
I don't like the way that people say X.
X.
They're like, yeah, so-and-so said this on X.
Oh.
Formerly known as Twitter. It's like, just call it fucking Twitter, dude. Because no one gives a shit about fucking X.
You know what I think is funny about that?
What?
Especially that shit ass that bought the fucking company. he who shall not be named, of all fucking people, you know, that have rallied against people changing their identities, people that want to become something else, or people that feel like they identify as something else. And you have these individuals that won't respect their certain pronouns. All of a sudden, we are supposed to respect Twitter as X. Go fuck yourself. It's still Twitter.
It's fucking Twitter, man.
It's still Twitter. It's going to change back. I'm sure it's going to change back.
Well, once he loses the company because he bankrupted it.
Oh, it's over for that piece of shit. Fuck that guy.
No, I was like fucking watching hockey highlights the other night, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so," and like here's what really pisses me off is like all these major fucking news news
CNN,
companies,
NPR.
No,
yeah.
like I don't give a shit about CNN, NPR, Fox. I don't give a shit about any of that. I give a shit about ESPN. You know, like
sure.
TSN. You know, like I don't want those companies saying like, oh yeah, they said on X, former, and they always put that in quotations, formerly known as Twitter.
Well, I call it one or the other.
It's just call it fucking Twitter.
Just call it Twitter. Just call it X. I don't even give a fuck. The people I have Twitter is such a fucking cesspool, okay, of bullshit. I don't even know how people navigate that website. You know, you think Facebook is fucking bad?
No. It's not Facebook anymore.
Oh, it's Meta.
It's Meta. Fuck that shit too. Fuck both of those assholes. Like, oh yeah, Facebook now called Meta. Like, fuck that shit. Like, why are you renaming this thing that everybody knew as one thing?
Honestly, I think it's because
stupid.
I think it's because they can, and they're gonna fuck them, fuck billionaires, pieces of shit. Next topic, Cole. What do we got on the list?
Oh yeah. So I work with this guy. He's like 54 years old. And when I say I work with this guy, like I work with this guy, like he's not my boss and he's not one of my employees. Like he is my equal, right?
He is in the trenches with you.
Yes. Sure. He is 54 years old and he is from Mexico, right?
Okay.
He moved from Mexico to California when he was 13 years old. Right?
Mexico to California at 13. Okay.
So then he moved from California to North Dakota when he was 22 years old, right?
He's been here since?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so
a long time.
I kind of did the math. 22 years old when he moved here, and he's 54 years old now, right? Mm-hmm. And he still speaks with his brothers and cousins and all that who still live in Mexico, right?
Okay.
And so I asked him a couple of weeks ago, hey, would you ask them the next time you speak with them if you speak Spanish with a Midwestern accent? And he's like, all right, you know, like he kind of thought it was funny.
Yeah.
You know, apparently he doesn't speak with a Midwestern accent.
Okay.
But
so he doesn't. He would say taco. He wouldn't say taco.
I don't know.
We're making some tacos.
But I just think that I just think that's a funny fucking thing, you know, like to consider. Like,
sure,
if you've been living in a certain environment,
you would certainly pick up. Like I remember, there's this one guy that had gone to, way back in my church days, he had gone on a mission to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back and he spoke mostly, but there were certain things you'd pick up on that he wouldn't say, oh no. He'd say, oh no.
That guy was faking it.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, there was a slight accent that he picked up while he was there. But he was also quite a bit younger. But that's kind of interesting. He probably just reverts back to his Mexico days. This guy. All right, Cole. What else you got on that paper?
When is it acceptable to say potty?
To a dog.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Tell your dog, hey,
let's go potty. Yep. I would say to no more than 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm. Maybe a 5-year-old.
Hopefully my 5-year-old at that point would know.
At that point, you should say, "I
is.
need to go to the bathroom."
That's about it. I mean, if you're talking to a child, a dog, maybe a different animal like a cat, I guess.
No, a cat. You would say,
"Get your box."
You say cat piss, right?
Sure. I guess
you don't
so.
even have to talk to a cat about that.
No, they just kind of
train them right, and they
instinctual.
They just do it.
You put out some dirt, and they just go shit and piss in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess a dog or a child would be the only acceptable. Like, that is it. That is literally the only acceptable times to use those terms.
Oh, man.
Child or a dog.
You see the hottest woman in the world, and she says, I need to go potty. Automatically makes her the least attractive person in the world.
Red flag. Yeah, not good. Don't do that. Even if you were to say little girl's room, that's still kind of weird.
I mean, that's better. It's just not great, but like
honestly,
potty,
I like my woman to tell me what she's got to do. Like if she says, "I gotta go," hey,
I gotta take a deuce.
Hey, excuse me, I gotta go take a shit. I'd be like, respect. I gotta take a piss. Ultra respect.
I mean, the best case scenario is say, I gotta use the restroom, right?
I mean, yeah.
The little girl's room.
Ooh, yeah,
fucking gross.
Yeah, potty, little girl's room. Yeah, just say you gotta take a shit. I would mad respect a woman that said that to me. I gotta go take a shit. I'd be like,
I mean,
and then she comes back. Then she would come back. She says, "Dude, you should have seen what I did to that bathroom." Mad respect, dude.
I would much rather say, I gotta use the restroom, right? To go there, right?
Sure.
And then come back and say, ooh, shit, I would not go smell what I was doing in there.
I mean, it would also kind of depend as well to me. What the context was. Like if I was with a coworker, like at work, we use the term, I have to go to the office.
Yeah,
because we're not going to announce to the public that we're going to take a shit. You know, we're going to say we're headed to the office. Okay, that's cool.
Well, I got to run out back.
Sure, that works too.
You know,
or you know, there's context, but there's never an appropriate context for an adult woman to use. I gotta go potty.
I gotta use the little girl's room.
Tinkle.
Oh, tinkle is fucking. Oh,
that's weird, dude.
Shit, dude, you just fucking gross me out.
If somebody said tinkle to me, I mean, then you know what they're doing at that point. Especially if it's a professional situation where you know you're either colleague.
I mean,
or whatever.
even if it's dude, it's like what? You got a weak stream? You fucking pussy. Like, what the fuck is going on? Tinkle?
Yeah, sure. Fuck them. Yeah, women should not. No, not just women. Nobody should. No adult
No one
person
should ever say potty.
If you were an adult.
Or fucking tinkle.
If you were referring to a adult human or
little girl's room or a little boy's room. You don't ever fucking say that shit if you're over 5.
Cole will fight you at a bar. If he hears that, good luck. Good luck having any of your
You
teeth.
are the most disgusting human being. You are the worst, and I hope you get hit by a fire truck.
And you better watch
on the way to the bathroom.
Cole's driving.
On the way to go tinkle.
All right, Cole. What's next on the list? You got a whole list there.
I've been crossing. Tayler Aunt Car.
No, what's above that?
Cole tries to kill Taylor's fun.
Family.
Family.
Yeah.
Did I try to kill your family?
Oh, fuck yeah, you did.
Yeah,
All right.
they probably were all trying to take a tinkle.
So what happened was,
And I tried to run them over
Cole
with
and
a fire truck.
we hit a grocery store this week. We have to pick up some shit, and I walk over, or we're going down the aisles, and I found this awesome recipe on TikTok that uses cheddar biscuit mix.
Yeah.
From Red Lobster.
Yeah.
So we went down the aisle, nothing down the aisle. They were completely wiped out, and I was going to grab the rosemary, whatever the fuck it was. Remember this?
The rosemary cheddar biscuits.
Yes.
But
And
they
you
weren't the rosemary
they weren't
Parmesan.
Yeah, they weren't the
biscuits.
original. They weren't the original. I wanted the original.
Yeah.
Cole says to me, what do you says to me, Cole? You says, don't worry.
Don't buy that shit. I got
have
the
it at
original
home.
cheddar
I have
biscuits
them at
from
home.
Red Lobster.
I said, "Oh, great, that's perfect." So last night you had set it out for me. I'm very grateful for this. I'm not disputing the fact I'm not grateful for it, Cole. So I noticed that the top of the box was a wee bit dusty.
All right.
I checked the expiration date on that shit, Cole.
Yeah.
May of 2022.
All right.
What the fuck, Cole? You're trying to kill my family? You're trying to poison them?
Those expiration dates are suggestions.
I know they're suggestions, Cole.
Also,
but they have milk solids in there, Cole. I can't be feeding my family fucking dusty ass fucking shit. Come on, man.
I would have been doing you a favor.
You are gonna eat all those biscuits.
I fucking will. And I would have been doing you a favor just fucking getting rid of all them fucking hangers.
No, I thought it was so funny, but I was like, God damn it, Cole. So I went to work a little early today, and I went down the aisle, and they were fully stocked. So I'm like, awesome.
Oh, what? They weren't fucking stocked the day before Christmas, and they're fully stocked the day of?
Well, Christmas Eve, yeah. They're fully stocked. Like the whole shelf, completely full of the shit. So I'm like, fuck yeah. So I did get a box. I scored a box of non-expired Red Lobster cheddar biscuit mix. So I want to tell the listeners what I'm making. And I call them sausage cookies because that's what they're going to be.
Did you save me one?
I haven't made them yet. I'm making them tomorrow, and I will save you a bunch. So what
Better
you do?
save me one at least.
So what you do is you take a pound of Jimmy Dean sausage, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, 2 cups of milk, whole milk, and then a cup and or like 2 cups of that cheddar biscuit mix. You mix everything together: the sausage, the cheese, the biscuit mix. You bake that shit, and the pictures looked so fucking incredible. I cannot wait to try these things. Sounds awesome, man. I'm excited.
You're telling me you don't want to fucking off one of your
No, I don't, Cole. It's
all
Christmas.
of your family members?
Maybe my brother-in-law. Dude,
I met him. I didn't even meet him. I seen him for like fucking 4 seconds, and then I just ducked and fucking walked away.
there was so much shit talk tonight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was so.
I'll hear this shit.
It was so funny. Like I don't remember what. Oh. Well, I can't get into full details, Cole. But my dad was just listing off shit tonight that Chris has done. You know. And I won't go through the full list. I won't go through the full list, but you know, he said
burning down the house.
He crashed.
Burning down the house.
He crashed my car. He impregnated my daughter 4 times.
Well, after one, it's not a fucking accident.
Oh my god. So yeah, it was. He was not happy this evening.
Was your dad drunk?
No, he wouldn't. He doesn't drink.
Did you put fucking
I should have. He was
THC in his shit?
He was fired up, man. Fired up. So anyway, that was it was like I said, it was kind of a low key Christmas Eve, which I really appreciated. So here's to that. So anyway,
do you remember that dumbass fucking tomato slicer that I bought from your niece?
Okay. Did you find it?
Nah, I did find it. I gave it to my mom for Christmas.
Perfect.
Because every fucking summer, my pop overcooks these burgers and we eat them.
We eat them like it's an obligation.
No,
we eat them.
Me and Gabriel always show up early and say, hey, this one and this one and this one are for us. So they're not overcooked.
Sure.
But my mom always slices up these tomatoes that she grows.
Yeah.
So I gave her that tomato slicer for Christmas. And
did she like it?
I don't know. But she has it now. So
perfect.
So hopefully
well, you know,
your
if your
niece's thing that she that you pressured me into buying from a
child
from your fucking child niece.
Fuck.
Hopefully that goes to some good use.
I hope so too. I do have something for you, Cole.
Yeah.
So, let me see if I can find it here. Where's my?
We should be pausing this part.
No. So this is from my sister.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what this means. Okay. I have no idea what this means. I don't know if my sister was being dumb, but she says, and I quote, "Oh, hey, tell Cole that Charlie, my niece, says that he slays the day and is very slick." I don't know what that means. I will ask her tomorrow what exactly that means, but Cole, you slay the day and you are very slick. Whatever that means.
I think that
whatever
means,
a child means.
I think that means that Charlie needs glasses and probably better taste in men.
Okay, well, I will pass the message along tomorrow at Christmas. You were talking about my aunt's car. So tonight, if you're out and about, stay the fuck away from the Comfort Inn. Because my aunt had come out to her car. She's from out of town, and she had come out to her car, blood all over the place and a cracked windshield.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently this guy beat the shit out of his girlfriend. And not that that's funny, just the circumstances of that happened to be her car that got fucking, fucked up. And then so we were discussing the bars in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh yeah," and I kind of made a joke about how Comfort Inn burns their drinks, and I'm like, they're super strong, and I'm like, "Yep, you don't want to go there." Then Jeffrey started, no. Jeffrey's like, "Yeah, there's that other bar over there." And my mom said, "There's no other bar over there."
O'Brien's.
Well, and I said, "Yeah, there is. There's Comfort Inn, there's O'Brien." She's like, "Where's O'Brien's?" I said, "It's next to Hong Kong." She said, "There's a bar over there?" Being a Mormon, she just has no idea. My dad was super confused too. He had no idea there's a bar over there either. But I don't know, just dumb. So yeah, be careful out there. People just, you know what? Fuck that guy and fuck like. Listen,
like, why didn't that lady just fucking clean his fucking clothes properly?
No, well,
she wouldn't have gotten her fucking head smashed onto your aunt's window.
No matter what the circumstances, just take that shit out into the middle of the street. Like in the middle of a parking lot. Like I understand it's
put the blood over there.
Yeah, why get
so
blood
much easier to clean it up off the concrete?
Why fuck up somebody else's day?
Yeah.
Because you're in a shitty relationship. I'm not blaming her I'm blaming him really. But
he was so inconsiderate of where he slammed that woman's head. He should have slammed it somewhere where it would have been so much easier.
Don't slam it at all. Don't slam it at all. But if you're
certainly slam it because she did something wrong.
Oh, that's all you, bro. Not from me.
And you need to slam it on somewhere where the property is easy to clean.
Where the
the cement,
public property,
but not on a car.
Wow, this is a very happy Christmas message. So for this week's edition of Comic Can Coozie, I'm
Merry Christmas.